Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I am packing. We're moving house next week. We've got an open for inspection this week at this house. So I am super busy this Tuesday, and so I thought I'd share it with you. I've got my to-do list going on, stock take. So let's get into it. So with the pandemic going on, I actually went to Bunnings and I shared this on Instagram. I got the click and collect, or drive and collect is what it's called. But yeah, click and collect, where you sit in the car park, open up your boot, and they come in and put in the items and then you drive away. Super simple. Unfortunately, one of these organising drawers was actually damaged. Like, it looks all right from the front, but from the side it's actually twisted, and so as much as I tried, I couldn't get it to work. So I ended up having to return it, which was quite simple to do. Just masked up, went into Bunnings and explained the situation, and thankfully she was able to find another one. She said they were -4 stock wise, but she managed to find one, so that was pretty awesome. But I tried to make it work first because I really didn't want to go back to Bunnings. So here I am cleaning them with anti-bac just to make sure they're super clean before I start putting our first aid items in there. I haven't checked our first aid stuff for ages because we've had them packed in a suitcase. To be honest, we don't use them that much. The kids' medicines, kids' Panadol and Nurofen and stuff like that, we have in another container. It's in a high shelf. If we're traveling anywhere or staying overnight somewhere, we just always take that whole container, so it's not part of all this stuff. So first off, I'm going to start off with the bandages and band-aids. I actually don't have too many band-aids. I better put that on the shopping list. Then on the other side, I've got a stethoscope and thermometer. We have one of those digital thermometers with the kids' stuff once again, and it's awesome. Like, I think it cost $100 and it has been so worth the money. I'm pretty sure it's a Braun actually. We bought it when we had a newborn baby and we've used it so much ever since. So here I'm just sorting this, and then we've got a lot of medications that haven't really been looked at. Lots of cold and flu stuff if we get a cold or a flu, and then a lot of travel medications. I volunteered in Tanzania by myself, and then I actually took Dave back a couple of years later, and so we've got all that travel medication if we've got diarrhea or vomiting. So we've got all that stuff. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put that to the side and I'll give it to Dave to look through, work out what we need to do. And when he went through it later on, there was some stuff out of date, like over 5 years out of date. So we ended up having so much, we bundled it into a bag and then dropped it off at Chemist Warehouse. So they sorted all that out for us.
I'm out of reasons, I'm out of rhyme, but I'll only tell you that I'm out of time. I'm sick of love songs, I'm tired of this, and I wanna tell you straight just like it is. You're watching me like you want me, but you're still holding back, still holding back. Honestly, you're annoying me with the way that you keep playing. Show me your love like it is, like it is. Bend open my heart like you're fearless. Steal all the gold you can get, you can get. Show me your love, leave me breathless, breathless.
So how we managed to pack in a pandemic with 2 small kids is we split 30 minutes. So I'd have 30 minutes where I would just try and pack stuff, clean stuff, and then we'd swap and David have 30 minutes. And it was amazing what you could achieve in that time, not trying to have one eye on the kids and do a task. Here I am watching them. At the same time, I'm just labeling the first aid. As you know from my previous organising videos, which I've shared, I've really found the benefit of being really specific with my labels, so it's really easy to find what I need. And this is why I just had to take a week off posting videos. I just needed time to focus on packing up our house, and I just didn't have time to edit videos on top of that. So for my 30 minutes, what I used as a timer was one of my playlists that I've got on my other channel, Best Cleaning Music. This 30-minute playlist, 1 hour, 10 minutes, and I've even got some countdown timers as well. So I'd put on a playlist for 30 minutes and just work throughout that time. I really found the dance ones really helpful to smash it out. And then I had to sprint off here because my son was about to put a pebble in his mouth. If you've been around here for a while, you know we've got 3 levels. So on the bottom level, we've got the laundry, family bathroom, playroom, and the 2 kids' rooms. So what we were aiming to do was to get everything to the laundry door so we could take it up the side, take it up 6 steps outside rather than our 10 steps inside and then through the baby gate. So that was our goal, to get everything near that door. And then it was ready to put in our cars, as well as we're hiring a Hertz truck for a day. And like I said, as well as getting ready for next week when we're moving, we have an open for inspection on this Saturday. So I'm also trying to give the house a bit of a deep clean. So here I am starting off in the bathroom. Dave and I thought if we could kind of clean a bit as we went, it'd make it easier for us for the Saturday for the open for inspection. After I'd finished doing the blinds, I moved on to doing the windows, the inside as well as the outside. Whenever I do windows, I find like I'm cleaning the inside and I think the dirty marks on the outside, and then by the time I go out and do the outside, I look back and I'm like, there's still dirty marks on the inside. Does anyone else feel that when they're cleaning windows? It's really dirty on the windows where the fly screen is, but we are not going to be taking these fly screens off. We did it once in the time we've lived in this house. We've lived in it for 4 years, and it was so hard getting them back on that we nearly broke a few. So we will not be taking them off. Dave's got some spray that you put on the garden hose and it just kind of soaps it up. So we're going to use that instead.
With me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant.
It's a pretty windy day here, so I just had to turn my head so I didn't get the spray on me. Even with preparing to move and the open for inspection, you still got to keep up those everyday daily tasks, the washing, the dishes. Then I went upstairs to start prepping dinner, which I was doing a slow cook beef strog. I'll leave the recipe down below. It's Bex from the Frugal family of 6. So we have a bit of a system here. I cut up the meat, my daughter covers it in flour, and then I brown it off before putting it into the slow cooker. So that's what we're doing there. It's really delicious. In the last half an hour, I just add in the sour cream and it makes it so creamy. It's just yum. And then for each day this week, I've been using a list just to prioritize and make sure I'm doing what I need to get done. I don't always get through the list, like cleaning the laundry has been on the list for a couple of days and it just goes on to the next day, but I always try and get the priorities done. We didn't have a lot of boxes. We were planning on moving once we sold our house, but that just hasn't happened. And in Dave's word, raising kids in that house is like raising them in a china store. Just have to be kind of on our guard all the time. They were really limited in where they could go because it was 3 levels, so their playroom was on the bottom. So if I was cooking something in the kitchen, they'd be up with me, but they weren't near their playroom or their bedrooms. So it was really difficult. So we just bit the bullet and decided to make a change now, even before we've sold our house, and just hopefully it sells. But it's just bad timing with the pandemic. It's been on the market for months and we've had some people go through, and then we stopped open for inspections because of the pandemic, and then we thought we better do another one. And so we just thought, why not just flog ourselves, get it done this week, and then I'll just wipe down everything in the house. People aren't meant to be touching things and they're wearing masks, but you just never know. And I'll just change the sheets on my son's cot. So we were going to wait until the house was completely empty, but we just really need to sell our house. So we were a bit limited in the amount of boxes we have. So thankfully I've been doing all that organising because a lot of things is already in storage boxes and baskets and things like that. But just from these cupboards, I've got 4 boxes that I'm going to try and fill, and I'm just using cot sheets, excess ones that I was going to give to the op shop. I'm just going to be using those for packing and just pack as many as I can and then kind of put them in the garage.
About to leave, already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's go, let's be free with me. Be free. Not looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde.
I'd love to have a chat in the comments about your rental experiences. I haven't rented since I was at uni. Dave and I have owned the past 2 houses, so it's a bit of a new experience to go to a rental, but I'm looking forward to it. It's 1 level, there's no stairs, and all the bedrooms are down one end, which is going to be really helpful for us. Like I said, I'm taking everything to the garage, so I thought I'd show you what it's looking like. We haven't had the cars in there. One side is just boxes, and like I said, items from downstairs. So we've got the change table up, we've got the Christmas tree. This had storage under the house, so we could fit the Christmas tree and our bikes and things like that under there. So we've just been pulling all those out as we've gone along, doing a little bit each day. So that's what we've got so far. But like I said, I'm really grateful that I've been on a bit of an organising bandwagon this year because it has helped so much. And I'm really hoping that we'll just kind of take it out of the garage, put it in the car, especially those boxes with the kids' stuff, and then put it in their rooms.
Yeah, together we
I'm using washing baskets as boxes as well. Like I said, we've only got limited boxes, and with the pandemic going on, we're not going to be going out and getting some other ones, so just using what we've got. And like I said, we're going to be doing car trips, so we'll be able to empty it and then bring it back to the house and refill again. Also on my list for today was to do a stock take of the freezer. We've got the freezer under the fridge, and then we've got the one in the garage, and I want to get the one in the garage completely empty, and I also don't want to get any more shopping. So I'm just writing a list of what I've got in there, as well as what meal ideas that I could do. So in this one, we've got cheese, chips, veggies, as well as some bulk meat. So there was some chicken and some beef, as well as fish. So there, one meal I'm going to do fish and chips. So I'm writing that all down on that side, and then I'm going to go out to the freezer in the garage and do the same. And then some of the ideas I got for meals was curried sausages, because we've got carrots in the fridge, sauce in the pantry, and sausages here. And then I'll do a curry, some sausage rolls. A couple more meal ideas was spaghetti bolognese, as well as the tortellini.
Said you would. Frames of the past and the memory of you just come running by. Pictures of sunny days with your smile in the bar. How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends.
So I just wanted to share this with you. I didn't actually record myself cleaning this, but I remember one of you guys said in the comments about how my sinks could be cleaner and that they were a bit yellow and they didn't need to look like that. And I love replying to your comments. We've got a great community here, but I just thought that was normal until one of you guys said that. So thank you. I know you recommended Barkeeper's Friend, but I can't get that online delivery. The shop where my groceries come from don't have it, so I haven't been able to get that. So when I was in Bunnings ages ago, we grabbed this cleaner, CLR, and look at an amazing job it did. Like, all I did was spray it on, let it sit for a while, and it's no longer yellow. I can't believe it. So thank you so much. I love getting your tips in the comments below, so please keep them coming. So please stay safe out there, and thank you so much for watching and supporting our family. Bye.